Attention, indentured servants! I mean, citizens of the Eggman Empire. This is a reminder in regards to the Empire's most wanted list. Orbot, begin playback.
Yes, sir, Emperor. Amy Rose. Amy Rose is a 3-foot-tall female hedgehog with pink fur, green eyes, and combed-down quills. She wears a red headband and a red dress with no sleeves, as well as red boots. She is known to wield a destructive Pico hammer in battle. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, theft, aiding an enemy organization, and the leaking of Empire information. If you see her, please inform your nearest civilian relations officer. Rouge the Bat. Rouge is a 3-foot-tall female bat with white fur, blue eyes, and cyan eyeshadow. She wears a black bodysuit with a pink heart-shaped breastplate, as well as white gloves and boots with pink cuffs. Rouge is a known spy, and as such, is extremely good at hiding. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, theft, aiding an enemy organization, and the leaking of Empire information. If you see her, please inform your nearest civilian relations officer, and make sure they are not attracted to girls because she's rather feisty. Espio the Chameleon. Espio the Chameleon is a 3-foot-tall male chameleon with purple scales, yellow eyes, and a long yellow horn underneath his forehead. Espio is a member of the enemy organizations of the Resistance and the Chaotix. Espio is trained in martial arts, and as a chameleon, can turn invisible. He is usually armed with throwing knives, which, obviously, are very dangerous. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, unauthorized possession of weaponry, and aiding an enemy organization. Silver the Hedgehog. Silver is a 3-foot-tall male hedgehog with white fur and yellow eyes. 5 quills protrude from his forehead, and 2 large quills from the back of his head. Silver wears gold wrist and ankle cuffs with a cyan ray of energy running through them. Silver is a member of the enemy organization known as the Resistance. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, and aiding an enemy organization. Silver is a psychokinetic entity, meaning he can move objects and levitate using his mind. As such, he's a great threat to the Empire, and should be reported on sight. The Cryptid, real name unknown. The Cryptid is a nearly 4-foot-tall subject of ambiguous gender and species. They are known to wear a black hat, black night vision goggles, and a black mouth guard. They wear a black full bodysuit with white armor on the chest, arms, and legs. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, theft, and unauthorized possession of weaponry. They are to be considered extremely dangerous and should be reported immediately. Haunt the Magpie. Haunt is a 3-foot-tall female magpie with pink and purple feathers. She wears a white mask with a red visor on her face, and a black bow tie in her hair. She wears a white bodysuit with black shorts, as well as pink gloves and combat boots. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, and unauthorized possession of weaponry. If spotted, she is to be avoided and reported as soon as possible. Jester the Flying Squirrel. Jester is a 4-foot-tall female flying squirrel with red fur and spiked red hair. She wears 3D glasses, a clown nose, and a bandana with sharp teeth painted on in the form of a smile. She has a red and white striped bodysuit, red gloves with claws, and red Jester shoes. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, theft, and unauthorized possession of weaponry. I would add an extra wanted point for that strange attire, but that's not my call to make. Vector the Crocodile. Vector is a near 6-foot-tall male crocodile with green scales and yellow eyes. He wears a gold chain around his neck and headphones on his head. Vector is a member of the enemy organizations of the Resistance and Chaotix. He is considerably strong in hand-to-hand combat, and his jaws are strong enough to break through steel. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, theft, tax evasion, and aiding an enemy organization. I think the tax evasion offends me the most. Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles is a 3-foot-tall male echidna with red fur and purple eyes. He has several long dreads and spike-tipped knuckles, hence the name. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, leading an enemy organization, and being an idiot. Knuckles is very skilled in combat, but can be easily fooled. As such, if spotted, please beg him for help and lead him directly to the nearest civilian relations officer so he can be detained. Doing so will grant you a hefty reward. Miles Prower. Miles Prower is a 3-foot-tall male fox with yellow fur and blue eyes. His defining feature are his 2 tails, which he uses to fly. Prower is very smart, using his knowledge to build illegal technology, which he provides to enemy organizations. Known crimes include destruction of Empire property, defying the Emperor's will, aiding an enemy organization, construction of illegal technology, distribution of illegal technology, and possession of illegal technology.
Took you long enough, you bucket of scrap. I swear, you're slower than Cubot. At least he tries to get his words out. Anyways, remember, if you see a wanted fugitive, inform your nearest civilian relations officer. Your residential block will be greatly rewarded with an increase in rations at break time. We now return to your regularly scheduled despair.